What's up guys, PPD here, and welcome back to another Marvel Collector Corps unboxing. This month's theme is Thor Ragnarok, and Thor Ragnarok is actually going to come out next month, which I'm pretty excited for. November is looking to be very, very lit, as they say, because we have Thor Ragnarok coming out, and then like a week later we have Justice League movie coming out. So November, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm actually excited for November. So yeah, let's get started into the box. It's actually a really small box, and I actually think it might be the smallest Collector Corps box we've ever gotten, because this thing is just tiny. Hopefully it does have a lot of things inside, though, to make it worth it. Of course, on the front of the box we have Hela, I think is her name, or yeah, it's definitely Hela. There's no way it's Hela. She is going to be the villain in the movie. I think she's like the goddess of death or whatever. And she actually is going to mess with Thor pretty big in the movie from what the trailer says. So we have this. It's got Hulk, who's also going to be in the movie. I'm very excited for that. Apparently they're going to play with some aspects of Planet Hulk in the movie, so that should be fun. It's probably like the closest thing we'll get to a Hulk movie at this point because of the whole rights thing. But the first thing I pull out is a hat with Hulk on it, wearing his it's not a Viking helmet, but you know, his fighting helmet that he's wearing in this thing right here, and he's actually going to wear in the movie when he like fights Thor from that scene in the trailer. And this is actually the first time, well yeah, it's the first time we've gotten a hat like this from a Collector Corps box. I think we've gotten a different hat before, but it was more of a snapback. This is like one of those winter hats, I don't know what you call them. I'm not sure if it's supposed to say something over here, but if it does, I don't know what it means. I guess we'll find out later. But yeah, pretty nice hat to have, especially now that we're getting close to the winter. The second thing we pull out is some magnets, which is also very cool because it's the first time we've gotten magnets. It's got Thor, Hulk, Loki, and Hela. Definitely going to be putting these up on the fridge because I don't think I have anything superhero related that I can stick up on the fridge. So finally, some magnets for the fridge. Pretty good so far. The next thing we have is something we should have probably pulled out first before anything, and that is the pin over here. It's got Hela on it. Very interesting shape. Usually we get like more of like a squarish type of thing. Here we have like a weird oval, but a very nice pin nonetheless. Now I don't know where the patch is, but it's probably somewhere down below because I think it fell. And yeah, that's the thing about this box. It's designed differently. Normally there's like a wood part over here that folds inside, and that's where the pin and patch are. But since this box is so small, I guess they couldn't do that, and they just fell to the bottom. As you probably already saw, we have a Funko Pop in here, and it's got Thor on it, also wearing his armor that he's going to be fighting Hulk with. Another Funko Pop to add to the addition. Obviously, this is an exclusive to just the Collector Corps. Very nice indeed. In the back we have Thor without the helmet you could have got, or you could get if you buy it, I guess. Hulk with his armor, Loki, Hela, Heimdall, and Valkyrie, who is actually going to be making her first appearance in this movie because she's never been in the Marvel Cinematic Universe until now. The next thing we get is another Funko Pop, and it's Loki, and I'm not sure, but this might be the first Loki Funko Pop that I have. I'm pretty sure it is. And he's such a cool character. He's honestly one of the best villains in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And there's not many, because there's a lot of bad ones, but there's only a few good ones. And I would say that Loki is definitely up there in the top 3 with some of the best. The next thing we pull out is a deck of cards, I think. Yeah, playing card game over here. Thor Ragnarok. Now, I'm not too sure what game you can play with this, but I guess we'll find out later when we read that thing. It's actually kind of packaged like a cigarette box because of this paper right here. You can't really see it because of the light, but you see how it's got that gold strip going through it. I'm pretty sure that's the same packaging that like cigarette boxes use, and it's even got the shape of one, so that's pretty weird. Anyways, the next thing we get, oh my god, and this is so dumb, a fidget spinner, because who doesn't want a fidget spinner? With Marvel Collector Corps, it's got Thor, Hulk, and I think that's a Valkyrie on it. I guess we'll be spinning that later. But yeah, a fidget spinner. It's actually pretty heavy. Can't spin it while it's inside, but yeah, it's actually pretty heavy. And I think that was actually the last thing. So we're going to go set up everything. We're going to do some reading to see what we can learn about what we got. And I'll be right back. Okay guys, we are back. I have set everything up. I did some reading, and there's actually not that much to know. It's just pretty simple stuff. We'll start off with the Thor Funko Pop that we got. He's actually wearing his armor from the one he's wearing in the trailer when he's about to fight Hulk. And they just talk about the design and stuff like that here. Let me see if it focuses right there. He's a friend from work, Thor with helmet, as featured in the arena battle scene from the Thor Ragnarok trailer. But we pretty much already knew that. And then we have the cards. They're just cards for card games if you want to play. The hat, it actually has the same design as his helmet that he wears. If you could see it, actually, that white stuff right there is this white stuff over here. So that is pretty much that. It's a beanie. That's what it's called, by the way, a beanie. We got a snapback last time. I think it was a Spider-Man one. This time we got a beanie, and it's actually pretty cool looking. We also got ourselves the Hela pin right over here. She's wearing her helmet, obviously. She's the god of death. And we also got the magnets over here that are going to go up on the fridge with Thor, Hulk, Hela, and Loki. And we actually didn't get a patch, but they explain it when they talk about the hat over here. The reason we didn't get a patch is because they put the patch on the hat. So this over here, it would have been the patch, but they put it on the hat. And I like that idea. It looks pretty cool on the hat. So not too worried about that. The next thing we got, obviously, was the fidget spinner. Now, I don't know how I feel about it, but we got one. And I actually didn't notice until I read it that there's actually more people on the other side. So we have Hela over here. We have, I forgot what this guy's name is, but he is the collector's cousin, I think. And he's actually the guy from Jurassic Park. His name is escaping my mind right now. But yeah, he's going to be in the movie. And then, of course, Loki. So, of course, we're going to have to spin this thing to show that it works. And yep, there we go. We're officially cool, guys. We're officially cool. We have spun a fidget spinner. Anyways, the next thing we got was the Loki Funko Pop. He's wearing his daggers that he's going to be using in the movie. A very nice Funko Pop indeed. And that is pretty much it, guys. So this has been the Thor Ragnarok box for the month of October. Collector Corps. Very nice indeed. It was a small box, but it actually had quite a lot of things, so I'm pretty excited about that. And you can't complain, especially when you're getting 2 Funko Pops. Usually we get like 1, so the fact that they managed to fit 2 in this small little box and still give us all of this, very nice packaging indeed. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Pippideed, and I'm out.